Have you ever watched a video but were turned off because the audio was just so bad? Whether it be low recording volume, crackly noises, or wind blowing in the background, all of these things can be easily fixed. And good audio makes up 50% of our videos, so it's definitely worth fixing. So let's dive in and hear some top tips from the team at Think Media on how to level up the audio for our videos.
One of the best ways that you can level up the video quality to your smartphone is upgrading the audio quality to your smartphone. And the reason is because 50% of video is audio. Have you ever watched a video and the audio either be distorted or way too low? It actually causes you to be turned off to the video simply because the audio wasn't good. However, if your audio is great, then people are more likely to stay and watch your videos. And so that's why in this video, I'll be sharing my best tips on how to level up the audio for your smartphone so that you can crush your video content today. Let's go.
You gotta just press record.
Hey, what's up? It's Omar El-Takouri with Think Media. And before I get into all the different ways that you can improve the audio quality out of your smartphone, just wanted to let you know, I'm gonna go through all those ways, but toward the end of the video is where I'll do all the tests. So if you wanna compare all the different ways that you can level up the audio and the various different things I recommend, check out the end of this video, but that's how we're gonna run it through this video. The first way to do it is to simply get closer to your smartphone. If you are using the onboard mic of your smartphone, your best bet is to get as close as you can to that onboard mic, right? I know a lot of people shoot their smartphone videos and they're way far back, but the reality is the microphone's way over there and you wanna get closer to it to get better audio out of it. And one way you can actually not make it look so tight, because maybe you're like, Omar, when I do that, it gets really tight. You can invest into a lens kit kind of like this. This is a $25 lens kit that comes with a wide angle lens that you just clip onto your smartphone, and it'll give you a wide effect and make your room look bigger, but also allow you to come closer and it not be so zoomed in. It's just one good way to actually level up the onboard mic quality of your smartphone. Also, shooting in a carpeted room, throwing blankets and pillows are also good ways that you can improve the audio, minimizing echo in whatever room you're shooting in. Tip number 2 is to use a lav mic, and the one we always recommend here at Think Media is the Deity V-Lav. It's a $50 mic that you could plug straight into your phone if you get the adapter, of course, but this just clips onto your shirt or your button up or your blouse. And what's cool about this is it has a really long cable, which allows you to move around and maintain consistent audio. Now, the best use case for a lav mic is simply talking videos with a person, right? It's really not the best for capturing anything else. Like if you wanted to capture the audio of something, maybe a car starting or I don't know, a sizzle from LaCroix. But that's why the next audio solution would be something for that use, and that would be using a shotgun mic boomed out of the shot. So if you could see me right now, I'm using a shotgun mic, a fairly inexpensive mic to capture the audio, but it's right out of frame, pointed at my mouth, and therefore allowing me to talk freely and not have to have any rustle or whatever. But if I move, then the audio is stuck over there and you can see my thighs because I'm wearing running shorts, not my boxers.
He must work out.
This kind of mic is best if you're stationary, like if you're just in a general vicinity, talking head or something like that. But also a mic like this captures good audio if you're needing to capture natural sounds for your videos. And this would be a very inexpensive solution as well. Everything I'm mentioning in this video will be linked down in the description below, but getting the boom stand, the mic, and the aux cable would be around $80 or so. And it's just a good way of capturing audio. It's honestly my favorite way is having a boom mic, because for some reason, these type of condenser microphones just sound really good because of how they capture natural sound around the vicinity which audio is coming from. Now, if you do have a shotgun mic and you shoot talking head video kind of like this, I would recommend you to not just put it on top of your camera and think it's gonna capture great audio. It works the same as the onboard mic. You wanna get the microphone as close to your mouth as possible. So if you are using a microphone on top of your camera, get close to that mic so that it sounds better, and you might want to get a wider lens if that would be the case, or just boom it out kind of like what I'm doing right now. The next solution a lot of people don't know you can actually do, and that is to use a USB mic to capture your audio on your smartphone. And this would be kind of if you wanted that radio or podcast sound through your smartphone's video. And I do think this psychologically hacks the viewer's brain on you using a better camera than you actually are because of the audio quality. And one mic we would recommend is the Samson Q2U. This is a fairly inexpensive mic at around $60 or $70, and you could plug it straight into your smartphone. Granted, you have the adapter to be able to do so, but really what's cool about this mic is it sounds phenomenal and really gives you a very professional effect to your video because the audio sounds professional. The only thing with a mic like this, unlike the shotgun mic, is this kind of mic would have to be in the shot. So it's got to be around your mouth, and you would see the mic in the video that you're watching because it just has to be kind of like right here. This mic is awesome, especially if you plan on doing podcasting or video podcasting. It really will level up the audio quality, and really what people are looking for when they're listening to podcasts is this kind of rich radio sound quality. Now, the next way that you can improve the audio quality to your smartphone is probably the ultimate way you can do that, and that's through using a wireless mic solution. And typically when it comes to audio and going wireless, it's gonna start getting a little bit pricey. However, you're gonna gain convenience, right? Because now you don't have to worry about connections, this, that, and the other. And I would recommend you going with a Rode Wireless Go, which is an awesome wireless mic that literally goes on the top of your camera, but clips onto your shirt. And it allows you to get good quality audio no matter what situation you find yourself in. And this mic comes in at around $200, give or take, and is just a great mic altogether, and is good for one person if you plan on clipping it to your shirt, but not having cords anywhere, unlike the other Deity lav mic, which is inexpensive but has a cord that goes all the way to the camera. This will be wireless so that you can freely move, turn it on. The batteries last pretty long. It sounds really great and it's reliable, but that would be something I'd look into if it's just gonna be you on camera. If you plan on doing up to multiple people, I would encourage you to go with the Rode Wireless Go 2, which is a $300 mic kit that comes with 2 wireless mics. So if in the event you want to do like interviews or what have you, you can do that with this kit. And the Rode Wireless Go 2 has a crazy feature list. However, we made a video on it if you want to look at it deeper. But that really is like the ultimate wireless solution in my book. And for $300 being the ultimate, I think it's pretty great. And you're using your smartphone for your video, but your audio is gonna sound awesome. So those are some of the ways that you can improve the audio quality out of your smartphone. And I promise you'll be so pleased with the video quality knowing that your audio sounds good. But like I promised earlier in the video, we're gonna jump into the tests, the side-by-side tests based off of everything I said. Let me know which one below you like the sound of the best. And again, in the description below if you wanna check out any of the links to these products. But let's jump into the tests. So this is the audio of the built-in or onboard mic of the iPhone 11. This is what you'll get for most smartphones. And I'm, kind of far away from the phone, but this is a shot that most people desire. However, if you don't have an audio solution, like I mentioned earlier in this video, you want to come closer to your phone. So I'm going to come much closer to the phone, like right here, and you already noticed that the audio sounds better, and that's simply me moving. However, with it being such a tight shot, I would encourage you to invest into something like this, which is a wide angle lens that when clipped on to the actual camera is super cool and wide. And even though I'm up close to the camera, it doesn't make it look like I am that close. And so this is just a cool way to get around the onboard mic's audio. And if you have a carpeted room, or if you're putting blankets or pillows around, you'll even make it that much better. But this is the first solution for getting better audio out of your smartphone. So right now you are listening to the Deity V-Lav mic. This is one of our top recommended lavalier microphone upgrades because at just $50, you've already upgraded your audio to pick up your audio right next to your mouth. And so, I'm sitting where I initially sat, but now because the mic is right here, it sounds much better. And it also gives me consistent audio even if I do move around, because the cord that it comes with is about 5 meters long. So, even being over here, I got consistent audio. If I came up to the phone, I got consistent audio. And so if you do plan on moving around, or if you need a audio solution that's portable that you could bring around, your day or something and simply plug it into your smartphone using the adapter, then this would be a good way to go. But let's see how the other Deity mic sounds boomed, which allows it to be outside of the shot and gives a little bit different sound. But let's check that one out right now. So now you are listening to the Deity V-Mic D4, a $50 condenser mic, which allows you to boom it out of the shot. Kyle's gonna actually hit the widescreen on the smartphone. And so as you can see, it's right here. But when shooting on the regular camera, you can actually hide the mic, but yet it still sounds good. So zoom right back into the shot. and it produces a great audio solution because, you know, although I can't necessarily move around, if I come out here, it's not going to sound that good. But as long as I stay dialed in, it's a good option. And for someone who likes to wear t-shirts while I film, I also have necklaces and stuff like that. So for my preference when it comes to shooting videos, I love booming the mic out of shot because not only does I think the audio sounds very clean, it also just makes me more free to use my hands and things like that because I need to use my hands when I talk like this, you know what I'm saying? But all that to say, let's see how the Samson Q2U sounds, which is a USB mic that we could plug straight into the smartphone, and see if you like that one better than this one. So this is how the Samson sounds plugged into my smartphone, and this mic is going to probably give you the best sound overall, just preferentially because the dynamic sound of a mic gives you that nice radio, you know, podcast sound. And I think this is one of the best ways to hack the video quality of your smartphone because the audio quality sounds so professional. And literally $70 mic, and it just, obviously you got to use the adapter to plug it into your smartphone, but it's such a great solution. And I think if you're making smartphone content, this might be a solution you'd like to go with. And I also love the versatility of being able to use this for live streaming if you do have a computer or something like that. But this is the Samson Q2U, again, a $70 dynamic mic that really sounds super clean. But we're going to try the next option, which I think is the ultimate option. This is if, you know, maybe you don't have a real budget. You just want the best overall solution, whether that be portability, versatility, but also wireless and things like that. Every other mic that I've tested so far needs a wire. So let's try the Rode Wireless Go plugged into the iPhone and see how that sounds compared to all these other mics we just tested. Now I've got it plugged into my smartphone, and this is a wireless lavalier solution. Obviously you could see it, it's white. They make it in black as well. This comes in at around $200, but this is honestly one of the best audio solutions simply because it is wireless. And you know, when you start tapping into wireless solutions, it can get expensive, but the $200 price point is pretty fair in my opinion. And then you can obviously go with the Rode Wireless Go 2 if you plan on doing content with multiple people, up to 2 people. And also the Rode Wireless Go 2 is feature rich because you can use it like a USB mic as well. But this is what it sounds like. And you know, I love how you can, you know, move around and maintain consistent audio like the Deity, except the Deity just had a very long wire to it. So unraveling that can get annoying. But even, you know, just the ability to move around and do whatever you're doing, because creating content using your smartphone can come in so many different ways. But this is the Rode Wireless Go 2. One of the best ways you can level up the audio quality to your smartphone.
By focusing on recording clear audio with the best mics we can afford, we ensure that our videos are easy to listen to and we remove any distractions that our audience might have. Start by reviewing the equipment your church already has and don't feel pressure to spend a lot of money on fancy mics. If your church has any specific questions about audio gear, get in contact and our team will help guide you through what you might need. Thanks for joining me in this session. In our next video, we'll look at how to create eye-catching graphics for social media posts. See you then.